Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, and I got Mark behind the camera.
Hey there.
And we're coming to you with another episode of The Road to 100K, which is basically my haul series where I try to build a 100K collection with no doubles, no fillers. So, hey, let's get right to it. So before I get to today's haul, I did actually get a hardcover, but I did want to give a shout out to a couple of users who actually have left great comments. The first two guys have really been around since the very first videos. They've left comments on every one, and that's Longshanks and Bad Avenger. I just wanted to say thanks to those guys, man. Thanks for sticking around from the beginning, and make sure you check out their channels as well. They got a lot of great books. They got a lot of great stuff going on, so usually they'll be in the comments. And I also wanted to give a special shout out to Alan Cookson, who actually answered my question about the well, first of all, it was an awesome comment. You know, he really likes the videos, which is awesome to hear. But he also answered my question about the Dash Hound in the Harley Quinn books. Apparently, it's one of Frank Cho's favorite animals, and he owns a few. And he puts it in a lot of his work. You can even see it in Liberty Meadows, which is some of his first comic book work. So that was great, man. That was awesome, and we really loved receiving those and reading them. So
thank you, much appreciated for the comments. We really enjoy reading them.
Yeah, we do.
And we love to get new subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, and don't forget that, of course. So like I was saying, I did get one hardcover today, and that is the 10th anniversary edition of The Identity Crisis. I remember reading this back in the day, one of the times that I actually did have a little stint reading comic books. I actually really liked it. It was a pretty cool murder mystery, so I'm excited to check that out. And that's about it for the hardcovers, so we're just going to get right to the books. So the first pickup of the haul was Old Man Logan, number 31. This isn't really going for anything. I don't know if anyone cares about this, but I think this is a new character, the first Scarlet Samurai. Not only does she look kind of cool, but if her and Logan are hugging, you know she might be a love interest, so it might be something that actually sticks around. Not to mention it has a really nice painted cover in my opinion, so I thought that was a great pickup.
Is that cover A?
This is cover A.
Nice. I'll have to look for it.
The next book I picked up is going for about 10 to 15 on eBay, and that is The Punisher 218. I actually had shown this book last week because I had gotten the lenticular there because it's the first time Frank Castle dons the War Machine. So, but I actually picked up this Netflix variant, and I had no clue it was going for that much, so I thought, why not throw it in the vault?
How much is it going for?
10 to 15.
It's pretty decent. Double cover, at least.
Yeah, double cover is crazy. Going for 6 already is Batman White Knight 3, which is the first appearance of the Neo Joker, so I had to pick that up. I actually read Batman White Knight number 1. It was a great story, so I'm actually really happy to have this, including a first appearance as well. I also picked up, which is going for like 17, and I've seen it going for as much as 25. And that is Batman the White Knight number 3, which is another first appearance of the Neo Joker, but it's like an awesome Sean Murphy cover. They're both Sean Murphy covers, but I think this one's awesome. You get to see the two Harleys back to back. Yeah, definitely I could see why this one's sought after.
It's a cool cover with the two Harleys, and I like the Joker in the background.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that the Joker's in the background. He's like holding the Tommy gun. Yeah, this is a cool cover.
It's a beautiful cover. I would have bought it just for the cover if I wasn't reading it.
Yeah. The next book I picked up was going for like so much, and it fell super quick, which is Batman the Annual number 2. This is the first time that Batman and Catwoman go on. I think it's a flashback to their first date. This really set the internet on fire for the first week. I heard it was going for like 30 to 40, but it's totally fallen to earth, going for a modest 10 to 15, which is still like triple cover. So apparently people care about the first date.
It was a slow week last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it must have been. So the next book I picked up was Redneck number 7. This was the charity variant. I don't know. I was in the store, I saw it, and I was like, I usually don't do that much charitable stuff. So like for me to pick this up literally on that reason, I was just like, why not? It does something good for the flood victims. So yeah, I did actually pick one up, and I do like the cover. You know, it's almost got like the redneck on his truck. It looks like he's flooded, you know, the Texas stuff. So I don't know.
And Donny Cates is from Austin, so
Oh,
Texas
okay,
pride.
so exactly. The next book I picked up was going for $12, and it was another book that was featured in the last series, but I wasn't really going to throw it in my collection because, I don't know, I just didn't see a big deal, right? Because I thought that the midnight release would be better, but that is the Doomsday Clock, the Gary Frank variant, the color version. Once I heard that people were going crazy for this and it's going for like 12, I was like, I might as well keep one. I thought the midnight release would be more sought after, but this is almost more sought after, the color.
People feel ripped off without the color, that's
yeah,
why.
exactly. And it is actually a really nice cover, man, like actually, to have it in color. So definitely grab that.
I think the reason why that's going the premium is because, spoiler, Superman's in the book and it's Superman and a Watchman.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, exactly. That is a bit of a spoiler, but not too much. The next book I picked up isn't really going for anything either, and that is, okay, I don't know why they named this, but it's like Spider-Man Venom Inc. #1, and that is the Adi Granov variant of that. I thought this was really nice. I personally thought it was better than the Delato cover, and I was going to pick up the Delato cover, the 1-50, but everywhere I went they wanted like over 100, and I just really don't see any value in that or anything like that. So I just grabbed this. I thought it was a nicer cover anyways, and yeah, I love it, man.
I agree with you on that too. I saw the Granov and I bought that one over the Delato one.
I would to be honest, I did like the Delato. I didn't hate it, and I probably would have picked it up if it was in that 60-ish range.
Reasonable.
Yeah, because that's what I can see the book. I can see the book falling to 75 to 90. So 120, I didn't love it enough. The next book I picked up was oh man, I forgot. Oh yeah, this is Black Bolt #8. And this is the Christian Ward lenticular homage, and it homages X-Men 141, which is, you know, the Days of Future Past story and the first appearance of Marvel Girl. I really like that Days of Future Past stuff.
But what's the relevancy to
Black Bolt? I have no clue, but like I said, I'm collecting these for the original homage image, so I thought it was neat. I also picked up, and a lot of books kind of going for nothing this week, Spirit of Vengeance #3. This is a Mattina variant. This was just on the shelves. I thought this was awesome.
Is that a cover B or is that
this
like a
This is just
restrip?
a cover B.
Wow, I have to find one of those.
I think you will, because these have, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen a couple places where they have a few. Yeah, man, like look at that.
That is a beautiful cover.
That kills the Delato Ghost Riders.
That's
like,
the Mattina, right?
This is the Mattina.
I need to find one.
Man, Mattina's in. Delato's out. No, I'm just playing. I still love them both. But this is a wicked cover B.
How did I miss that one?
The next book that I picked up was Star Wars Darth Vader #9. And this is just another Mattina cover. I was just been grabbing the Darth Vader Mattina covers. This one's really neat. I like it.
It's a cool story too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't read it, but I heard that it's a cool story.
I've been reading it, and
Awesome. Well, then that's good that he gets some nice covers on a good story.
I don't know. Darth Vader has some amazing covers. You know, to get Granov through the last run.
Yeah.
And now Mattina doing a good chunk of the cover.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he even has like Cam and Coley, who I think he's got hit and miss, but he's still got good stuff going on. So the next book I picked up, another one that's not really going for anything, but that is Barbarella #1. It just came out. It's the Linsner cover. Like I said, I do like some of Linsner's full body work. I thought it was a neat cover. I don't really even know anything about this character.
It's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, exactly. So I picked it up for that, especially for cover price.
Little cheesecake.
Yeah, definitely. Lately I've been into that more, weirdly enough. I don't know why.
Did you get the Betty Page one?
I think I did. Yeah. I think I showed it too, where she was in the devil costume.
No, there's a new one this week and it looked nice too.
Oh, I didn't see it. If I see it, I will pick it up. You'll see it on next week's video. I also picked up this other cover of Barbarella #1, which I actually thought was nicer than that Linsner, and this is the Joe Jusko variant. And I only saw this at one store, but this is a beautiful cover. I hope you guys can see that. That is really nice painted stuff, man. That is an awesome cover. It's unfortunate that these, like, awesome... I don't know, Barbarella might be a cool character. Maybe I'll hear something about it.
Well, she's very iconic. That was Jane Fonda's big character from the late 70s. So.
Oh, okay. So she's, like, that's why, like, sex icon for sure.
Yeah.
The next book I picked up, I had read about like Aspen releasing all of their Turner variants, so I actually found a couple turning up at the stores. So I grabbed this Suicide Squad. It's going for about $20 on eBay, which means I paid about what it's worth. But I actually didn't buy this strictly for value purposes. I thought this was... I have always loved Turner, and I thought that was an awesome image of Joker on with like Turner did. So yeah, I picked that up now that Aspen let all those go, so I figured, hey, why not?
So is that just a regular cover B, or is it exclusive?
Well, I think it was an Aspen exclusive that they did, and then I don't know, maybe that didn't sell a lot because, you know, maybe one of those website things or something. Because I remembered seeing those in like Dynamic Forces and stuff like that when they first came out, but I wasn't paying their introductory prices, right? Now they're kind of going for less.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the next thing I grabbed is, these are just some random pickups. That was kind of like the end of the new stuff. I picked up Superman 10, diving in some bins. This is the first Super Sons. So, and let me just be clear for everyone, this isn't the first appearance of these characters, just as them as the Super Sons, right? In their first team.
It's just their first meeting.
Yeah, this isn't the first Damian or whatever. Or who, yeah, you know what I mean. So, yeah, but that's still a great book. It's already going for like 12, so. Next book I picked up, I found in a bin here, was Star Wars Darth Vader 25. I think this is the last one to the first series. Yeah, this was a Gratinoff cover, man. I didn't realize that had come out at the time, so.
There's 2 beautiful covers to that number 25.
Yeah, and that one's awesome, too. Look, you got Afra, you got is that the Dark Seat? You know I don't know these characters.
000 and B2.
Yeah. Still cool and dark, and then of course Vade's in the middle. So I thought that was an awesome Gratinoff cover, especially finding it in the bin. Didn't have to pay a premium. Next book I picked up really isn't going for anything, but I also found, and that is Trinity number 2, a Frank Cho variant, just a B cover. So I didn't even know he did this. You got Wonder Woman on there looking thick. You get some Batman and Superman art as well.
Where's the Dash Hound?
Yeah, no Dash Hound. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he had more run on the Harleys because she's maybe, you know, she's got that zaniness to her. So maybe they're like, throw it in. But yeah, that was good. Next book I picked up, I found this in a bin for like dirt cheap, and when I look on eBay, it's going for $20 to $25, which is crazy. And this isn't even a new book, but this is G.I. Joe versus Cobra number 2. And this is the Greg Horn Joe Con edition. I don't know. I just thought it was a cool ass cover. Love Baroness. Thought it was a good image. Picked it up for like 2 or 5. Come to find out it's going for 20. So hey, man, every once in a while, you know, you get lucky. Another thing I picked up going for 15, and at the time I didn't even realize this had come out, and that is Southern Nightgown number 1. And this is just the regular A cover. It's a really nice wraparound. It's a J. Scott Campbell cover. Yeah, I don't think many people really know about this book, man, because it's, I mean, even though it is going for 15 on eBay, like, I don't think that it's a ratio or anything. And one thing that I really like about it, although even including that it's a wraparound, which is a beautiful, like, almost like, but the fact that the trade dressing is so small that you almost have a virgin, it almost seems like a Virgin cover, which is so big nowadays. So, but you still get your trade dressing. So yeah, no, man, I thought that was awesome. I seen this go for 45, which is crazy, but it averagely goes for about 6 to 9. But I'm an Alex Ross fan, so I picked up Detective Comics 860, which is just the Alex Ross variant. I don't know why someone paid 45 for this. Must have been an error. It's regularly going for about $6 to $9, but I just picked it up in a bin. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Another book I picked up actually off the website, off of his website, and it's going for 50 now. So, and that is Star Wars: The Force Awakens number 5. This is a JTC exclusive action figure variant, which is Kylo Ren. I'm not a humongous fan of Star Wars, but I still love some of the like villains because I think they're dark and cool. And again, a nice exclusive offline. So I thought that was actually pretty neat. Going for 50 on eBay. I also picked up Reborn number 1. This is the 1 to 25 Todd McFarlane variant. I wish I would have found this before Todd was here, but then again, maybe I want the official CGC witness on this one because I have a feeling this is going to be a good book. Going for 50 as well. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I wish I would have found it in time to get it taken to Greg Capullo. Mark was down there, got to meet him. It's too bad, but hey, man, there'll always be other opportunities. There'll be other opportunities.
I got mine signed, so.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me think of the book, actually, and dig it out, because I was like, I have that!
Like you said, one day we'll run into McFarlane at a CGC witnessing event and we'll get double signed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll get double signed. But I'll get other opportunities. I'm not worried. So the next book I picked up really isn't going for much, and that is Batman 619. This is actually one of the small runs I am going to try to complete is the Jim Lee stuff on Batman and Superman there. Yeah, when I actually looked this up on like Comic Realm, they say that this is the first Thomas Elliot as Hush is in this book. I don't really see that corroborated anywhere else, but I don't know if that is in this book. That's cool, and maybe it's something to look for. I don't know. I'm not sure. So
is that the book with the villains variant as well?
Yes,
gotcha.
Yes, it has. Yeah, this is the Heroes cover.
That's the first print, right?
Yeah, yes, this is the first print.
And second print's the Heroes.
Is the villains.
Cool.
The next book I picked up. Well, the last two books I picked up aren't really. Again, I just found these in back issues. They're not really going for much, but I'm always trying to kind of bolster my little Spidey stuff. So I actually found that last series. I found a couple more covers of the Amazing Spider-Man #1. This one is the Laughing Ogre Kevin Maguire variant. I just found this in a store. It must have been a website exclusive. Maybe the store ordered some, but I thought that was pretty cool. Spidey with his gallery of villains. Just another #1.
Laughing Ogre. I wonder if that's the name of the store.
Yeah, it must be, or I assume. The last book I picked up was it was just another. Oh, that almost fell. It was just another Amazing Spider-Man #1. This one is the Scotty Young variant of that. That series, well, all the Spidey series come out with like 35 covers, so which is crazy. But this is just another one of them. I don't know. I will collect all those covers eventually. There might be like I think it was a Ditko. That's like a 1 to 500. That's like $800. I might not get that one unless someday someone's sitting on it and blowing it out for $100 or $200. Then maybe I would get it. But yeah, I think I can collect up all the rest. So yeah, that was the haul today, man. Another great week, and we got some good books there. So let's tally it up. So that was another great haul. We got a lot of great books in there. We got the total of the 100K collection up to 5,360. I know that, hey man, that was actually, with Christmas coming, hey, what could I do, man? I can't break the bank every time. But we still got some good value. We still got some good books, a couple of good surprises. Make sure that you like, subscribe this video, leave those comments. We love that. And if you look down, you will see that I have caught up on replying to everybody because, like, I really appreciate it. And I hope you keep checking these videos. In case I didn't say it the first time, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, check out everything we got going. I got Mark behind the camera.
Thank you, and thanks for all the comments, and we love reading those.
For sure, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Talk to you soon.